Hello and welcome to World Artist Drawing Your Object Requests. Okay, and now let's connect other platform, and we're gonna connect the rest of stuff, and we're gonna start in a moment. Come on, work. This is going to be an hour stream like usually. Sometimes it's a little bit longer, but most of the time. Downloading new. Hello! Putri Matter Tree, how are you? How is your, what is it, Thursday today? Just trying to launch TikTok Studio to start streaming there as well, because we are multi-streaming. Draw my OC, Sammy the MP Flip free player, says Sammy the MP free player. Now, you see, the trouble with those requests is how am I going to... Well, the easiest way to draw OC, if any, is to... if you have it set up as your avatar, because otherwise it's too difficult for me to see the OC, you know? Other than that, you can always request those on TikTok if you're there and share actual image, because on TikTok you cannot images post. I think not everybody can, but most people can. Most users. Okay, and now let's see. Speakerphone, microphone not available. What? You can hear me, right? 11111 11111. Yeah, it should go. It should work. This is just terrible if it's here. Okay, let's just... I'm really surprised that there are 2 people actually watching on YouTube right now, if you haven't left yet, because normally there's almost nobody on YouTube. However, in the last week or 2, about the time I crossed 1,000 subscribers finally. Oh, thanks for confirming. Putrid Matter. So like it was very hard for me to get to 1,000 subscribers, and by that I mean like the last 100 on YouTube took months and months to even reach that, and the account just wasn't growing, which was really upsetting. Made me cry. And then now it's like at 1,200 something, which is, as always, thanks to just 1 or 2 videos. Not like every one of the videos is, you know, building that audience there. But it's a nice surprise, which would explain why we have 2 people now in surprise YouTube stream, when normally there's... I'm lucky if there's even 1 person. Kirlier, Van of 8, hello, welcome. Now I need to share that we are streaming. I need to share it on my Discord. I have a Discord which I set up. It took me... It wasn't easy. New things aren't easy, right? So you can find the link in my bio on any platform you're looking. So let me just share that, and then we're gonna go into drawing straight away of your requests. There are some rules about those requests as well. Basically, I need a character name, show name, so I know who to look for. And if a character was already drawn either on live stream or in my other videos, which you can see on shorts or videos on TikTok, YouTube, then probably I won't be drawing the same character, unless it's very easy and it takes me half a minute, because there's a timer on the clock, which is 1 minute, so we can draw many people. I mean, many people's requests. Okay, so announcements. Copy this, paste. Hashtag links. Why isn't it not what? Oh, come on, why are you not linking links? Are you crazy? Everybody live now. Hashtag link. Oh, now you're linking. Yes, thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, don't show this again. Oh, why? And I don't know if this is now published or not. Publish. Yes, confirm. On Discord, when you share something in announcements, right? You share the, like, at everyone live now, hashtag links, and I press enter. And then Discord is always asking me, publish now? It's like, I already hit enter. Why are you asking me to publish now? Like, I don't get it at all. Hello friends, how is your Thursday? Who we have here? We have Kartovka, which is a new user. Hey Clay, how are you? Hello, have we got any, Liam Plecak, hi. Have we got any moderators on TikTok? Itsuki, welcome. Okay, let's set up the camera and then do your request. We have some requests on YouTube and Twitch, I think. So we're gonna have a look over there. Clay is good, that's great to hear. Thanks for sharing this live. If you can, double taps to spread it around like a disease, which of course this is not. It's already 16:16 at my place, 4:16 p.m, which is, you know, do you like those numbers, like 16:16? It's, if you're into numerology or like new numbers, that's something cool. So probably 45 minutes until 5 p.m. my time, so maybe a little bit less than an hour. Droidcam. Discord is disabled. What do you mean? The link doesn't work? I updated links. For some reason, Thursday is good, says Putri Matter. Awesome. Okay, and now I need to switch camera and then it's gonna show. Will you show Droidcam? It works, right? Discord works, yeah. And I changed the Discord links on all of the platforms because somebody mentioned that the link doesn't work. So I updated TikTok link, YouTube and Twitch link as well. So they should work. If it doesn't work or Twitch link, check the TikTok link. It's Atlas Cartoon Hero. But it should be the same. I'm gonna check it afterwards. Okay, why my Droidcam? Oh, because it's off. This, why is this? Oh no, this isn't supposed to be off. It's fine. Droidcam, what's up with you? I don't get, to connect with a Droidcam. Bye Kai, thanks for saying hi. Don't let the bed bugs bite. So Droidcam connects wirelessly using your Wi-Fi with your computer, right? Then I can stream from my phone camera. And it uses IP. Wi-Fi IP, and for some reason it changes the IP by itself and it drives me mad. So I need to manually update the IP, and now it should be working just fine. Right? Are you working? 168, 1.4, yes. Okay, just gonna switch it off and on again. There goes our 5 minutes. It's autumn time. It's fall. Do you like this time of the year? It was always my favorite time of the year. I like falling leaves, you know, those type of things. Okay, Droidcam, one more try, and it should be connected now. And it's not. Come on! Droidcam, why don't you want to connect? What's wrong with you? Activate. Oh, it wasn't activated. Okay. So, yay. Awesome. Or, as they say, awesome blossom. And I'm just kidding because nobody says that. Plus, it's getting dark, so it makes sense to draw it just for a little while. Let me get my pad. Let me get 1 minute on the clock timer. Set up the sound low. 1 minute on the clock, switch to timer, 1 minute, and I need something under this. Maybe use the trauma fly. Why not? Let's see how it goes. Liam Plecak says that for them winter is better. Winter is great as well. I love winter in Asterix and Cleopatra. The opening is in winter in the village, and very seldom in Asterix you see other seasons, so this is awesome. Thanks Itsuki. How is my object show going? The comic book, I have the first page layout ready, but I just cannot force myself to actually draw it. But I have the dialogues as well, so it's gonna be out there. If not this week, then the next week. I don't want to push it too far away. And my comic book object show isn't your typical battle object show, because I need to do what works for me, and I gotta use objects, inanimate objects, to work with what works for me, if that makes any sense. You know, I'm not trying to copy anybody else, because that would be just blah and terrible, but I'm trying to do what I can to make it work. Itsuki, are you a moderator? I'm just trying to see, have we got any moderators here? I cannot see this. Alright, because once we have moderators, moderators can pick and pin comments, so then it saves me from looking up on the chat. Putri Matter 3 on YouTube says that fall is quite nice. I agree. Itsuki, would you mind being a moderator? And it's completely fine to say no, you know, because it's a huge responsibility. If somebody spams with multiple comments at a time, they might need to get a timeout of 5 minutes or even be banned. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. At this time, we have good amount of moderators, but you never know who's in live, and I don't schedule them in advance, so cool. And okay, Itsuki, you're a moderator now. All right, now let me see. So Sami, the MP3 player, wanted me to draw their OC, but I don't know how their OC looks. And then Kiri Livanov 8 says that I'll be quite a challenge for you. Then it will be quite a challenge for me. Piglet from Pooh. Okay, let's see. Oh, Piglet from Pooh. That's a interesting. Okay, let's do this first then. That's an interesting request. Okay. Putrid Matter Piglet. Yeah. And let's see. Hello, Talters. Also, okay. Let's just draw this, and then we're gonna Piglet. Maybe we'll try to see if I can draw a character that I drew before, but from memory. That would be an interesting challenge, I think. Piglet should be fine. Okay, Piglet for Putri Matter 3. 1 minute on the clock, time start. I loved Winnie the Pooh when I was growing up, and they were showing that on my local TV every, I don't know, once a week. It's one of those shows like Moomins. I guess nothing compares with Moomins that have such a wonderful vibe, the atmosphere, and they are so wholesome. I never drew Piglet in my life, but here we go. They never... That's a Piglet for you. These designs never look that cool, but you know, if you're not experienced with drawing stuff, it would take forever to draw it, and I will give you one example. Hope you like it. I can be moderated, but I only see YouTube chat. Putri Matter. Let's see next time, because I am using Restream chat, so I don't have option to add you as a moderator. I can block you on YouTube, I can put you on timeout, and I can add to block list, but I cannot make you a moderator. That's the... Fortunately, on YouTube there's no spammers or chatbots like they are on Twitch. For now, it's quite well. Thanks. So basically, if I drew this many times, it would get better. And give you an example. I really love Addams Family as a, you know, the whole idea of this is awesome. And guilty pleasure, Wednesday show is my guilty pleasure. So I drew Jenna Ortega as Wednesday, and it was very hard for me. So first I made those sketches here, right? Trying to get that connection, because the actual Charles Addams drawings of Wednesday, you can see her entire forehead, and Jenna Ortega has a fringe. And then I was trying to draw them, and you know, it wasn't working out. Like this one was quite okay. I was getting there after those 2 tries there. Hello, Billy Bob Cypher. And then it was much closer, but still wasn't happy with this. This was a total disaster, and this at the end, again, not perfect, but you know, good enough. And I think I will be trying to do them every Wednesday to get them better. And the best, I still have the end of the 7th episode and then the 8th to watch, but Phobie, Fear of Being Included, if you watch that, it was the best joke of the series. All right. So basically, you know, it takes time to get better at stuff. It doesn't take me much time to draw the objects, because I've been drawing those objects in comic books in the past, not as objects, inanimate objects, but as normal objects. Okay. All right. And remember, be friendly, and we try to keep it nice and civil around here, which sometimes I need to remind. I mean, you are all good folk, but sometimes you get one person who is like... B says, your art style is so cute, I love it, thank you. I've been struggling with drawing my debut comic book today, because I have this one panel which is stairs, and it wasn't working. And when something isn't working, it means that you need to approach it from a different angle, or even rethink if it even makes sense to do it, because internally you know what's the best and you can find that solution, I always believe. But before you find the solution, you need to remove all the possible options that aren't working, but internally your gut is telling you what works. So in the end I found a solution, and basically I'm gonna draw that scene with the staircase that's gonna be skewed, which is gonna introduce that eerie vibe. So I think this is gonna work finally. Yeah. Pi, can you draw Teardrop and Gelatin hugging? I drew Gelatin and Teardrop before, so we're gonna skip now. I don't remember if I drew them together. Hi Mika, welcome back. So if you have requests, ideally it wouldn't be something that I drew before. I know it's not easy, because, you know, who would know everything that I drew before, but you can look it up. Billy Bob Cypher, Seb, can you draw good from object cringe? Let's see. And also, Itsuki, you can always pin somebody's comments once I'm done drawing, because the comments always stay to highlight them or to highlight a drawing request. The pinned comments only stay for 60 seconds on the screen. So let's see if it's something reasonable to draw. Good from object cringe. Oh, okay, so that's just a smiley face with a halo, right? So that's doable. Yes, yes, please. Billy. Good. I see what that is all about. Okay, so 1 minute on the clock. I think we're gonna make it in 60 seconds. 60 seconds, ha 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 ha. In 30 seconds. I don't have really good yellow for this. My yellows are really off yellow. Even the one that says yellow isn't really a yellow. That's the trouble with those Ohuhu markers. Some colors are great, but it's only like 20% of them are great. And then 50% of them are too dark. And then you have like 30% that you need to go through to try to find one. For Billy Bob Cipher, good from object cringe. You can see everything, yes you can. You see how dark it is and it shouldn't be? I like going outside and of the line art, which I never was in the past. That's why I always was perfectionist, and it always needed to be neatly and perfectly colored, no white spots. But now I'm just embracing this. All right, Billy Bob, there's a good from object cringe for you. Hope you like. That's the second one. I don't think we're gonna reach 10 today, considering we have 45 minutes. And we are already at half an hour mark. Itsuki, oh okay, it's my first time being a moderator, so I don't really know, sorry. Oh no, don't worry, like how would you know, right? We're just trying to improve as we go along. Maybe I will create on Discord some helpful tips for moderators, if that might be helpful. But considering how everything takes me forever to do, that might take a while. Can you draw fishbowl from Corf? I think I drew something from fishbowl from... Let's see. Fun. Let's see. Fishbowl. That Corf's show it interests me a lot. I'm intrigued by it. Okay, 1 minute on the clock. Okay. Is there a fish inside of the fishbowl? There isn't, right? It's basically a ball without a fish inside. Billy Bob, can I ask for more drawing requests? Not during the... I think 1 request per live stream is the most fair, because you cannot be fair to everyone, but at least, you know, I'm trying to be reasonably fair. So if I would be doing your second, third request and there are people who don't have even 1 request, you know, it wouldn't be cool. But thanks for asking, appreciate it that you ask before you request it. Oh, and also, don't remember who mentioned that they like the relaxing music. I'm glad she said that, because I'll tell you in a moment. I had the music set up, or tell you straight away, a long time ago, but I forgot it to add it to this scene that I'm here and drawing is there, and I added today. Okay, 60 seconds. Can I find my water? And again, the trouble is all the water markers are again too dark. Alright, so for fun, there's a fishbowl. Hope you like. That makes our third one today. Liam Plecak, thanks Billy for being understanding. Can you draw Buffy from Buffy's Bunker? That's interesting. Let's see. On YouTube, we have Key Bloob saying a referee on smoke break at his wits' ends. That's a cool request, but I think smoking would be something to stay away from. You know, it's crazy. You can have people being drunk somewhat or in a comedic matter, even for shows with kids. Or even like, you know, killing, because in object shows there's many times objects being eliminated, being dead or something, you know, not shown explicitly how they die. Except the tripwire that I drew, how the tripwire ticket turned into wire. But there is no smoking strictly allowed at all. The audience, everybody does not accept that. It's not being accepted. But everything else, fine. Alright, Liam Plecak, Buffy's from Bunker, or was it? Oh no, let's see what we are drawing now. I got confused. Oh, you pinned it for me, thank you. Buffy's Bunker. Oh, that's that. I can barely make it, you know, but I will try. I'm gonna draw the first. The first thing that shows on the screen, which is a lot of fire. Where's my red? Where's the red one? Where's the red marker? Is that red one? That's white. And again, with red markers, all of them are too dark. Okay, let's try anyhow. Let's just go. Some characters are very hard to draw because it's very hard to understand what they are. And when folks are sharing their OCs with me and asking can I draw them, most of the time I cannot draw them, not because I do not want to, although that's one of the reasons, but because I don't know what they are. Don't assume that somebody knows what your character is, and that's the beauty of being a good designer, that your objects needs to be easy to understand. You need to communicate with your visuals. What are you trying to show? All right, that's there's the Buffy. Hope you like it. Master Shekalover, hi Seb, how is it going? It's going well, thank you. And how are you? I'm trying to do this live stream once a week. I'm progressing with my comic book after 15 years. I think I will finish it this year, which I'm delighted. I'm just not sure about if I'm gonna color it or if I'm gonna hire somebody to color it. I'm about to publish the first page of my Object Show comic, which is an additional project which I'm very excited about as well, and I cannot wait to share it with you. Itsuki has to leave. Thanks for sticking around and have a great rest of the day. Don't mind at all. You're not under any obligation to be here. Billy Bob Cypher says, I love your art style, by the way. It reminds me when I was younger and I always colored over the lines. And I never did, so I'm kind of doing it now, which is awesome. And I always like that in some comic books or in some even animated shows. It's just a graphic design, visual language solution approach. It's by design. So, but I'm, not doing this in my debut comic book for sure, because that needs to be perfect as well and reasonable. Master Shake Lover says, do Master Shake. Don't I have the rules on the screen? I probably don't. I would need to know. I need to know the show name. I'm gonna put the rules on the screen. can put them here, I guess, or maybe here. Yeah, okay. That might work. I need a show name and a character name, otherwise I wouldn't know. And if I Google something, it doesn't tell me everything. Sometimes the Google results are like, you know, crazy. Draw trophy eating taco. Trophy eating taco. Yeah, right. I'm just curious about that. Where was it? Master Shake. From Master Shake Lover. Let's see if Master Shake shows anything if I Google it. Master Shake. Master Shake seems to be quite easy to draw. So let's do Master Shake and B, then we're gonna see your trophy eating taco just for kicks. That's gonna be the 5th one, and we have 19 minutes left in the show. Master Shake for Master Shake Lover. Master Shake. Okay, 1 minute on the clock. Go. I like the design. It really looks like one of those 90s cartoons like Goofy and the like with the eyes. Aye. Voila! Took 22 seconds. New time. New record. Master Shake for Master Shake Lover. Hope you enjoy. Okay, now, where are we? We are here. And if I by mistake draw one person request twice, I mean the same person request twice, it's not by design, it's by pure accident. That's why I would most of the time just write person's name, username, to avoid this. Trophy eating taco. I tell you now, it's gonna be a total disaster. Ready, steady, and go. Okay, so this is totally from memory. Because I drew trophy a couple of times before. And I drew trophy a couple of times before. And we do chomp, chomp. There you go, that's the, considering the, that's what we can do in half a minute. It's still readable, and you see, that's the beauty of those. Thank you, Billy Bob says it's perfect. Putri Matters says, it can't believe it's already 30 minutes of the lifetime goes so fast. Yeah, and the older you get, the faster it goes, and it's there's a scientific study behind it explaining why. So if you're young, it times goes very slowly, then when you're older, it goes faster. But also now we have internet, so we are never bored, which is another aspect of that as well. So basically, the object needs to be clear and simple to understand it for the viewer. And really everything that you draw, even the seemingly detailed drawings or illustrations. And over here, well, it might not look like anything to you, but I can see a trophy there and I can see a taco there somewhat. And that speaks to the beauty of their design. So that was our number 6. And now it's time for number 7. Now we have not that many people, so if there's anybody who wasn't requesting yet or haven't their request drawn, speak up now. I shall say some. I shall listen very carefully, as I shall say it only once. It's from a Allo Allo British sitcom, which was hilarious. Meepad from Inanimate Insanity. I think we've seen Meepad before, but we can see it again. Sherby, I asked, you replied, so you deserve that. It's not like I can afford new iPhone 17 Pro, but I was really interested in that because I love finally a new design and that red color. But Mr. Who's the Boss did some video yesterday or 2 days ago, and the cameras aren't that great, and heat spread around isn't that great either, so might not do it. And you know, imagine if you go for 1 terabyte, it's $1,500 in US. In Europe, if you go for 1 terabyte, it's almost 2,000 euro, 1,800 plus euros, right? Imagine going with something like that in your pocket. And then like you're on a beach, you want to go to swim, and you're gonna leave your iPhone 17 Pro, which costs almost 2,000 euro, on the beach? No, but this old Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, sure, nobody's gonna be stealing that. Here's the Meepad for Sherby. Meepad doesn't have any. I need to draw one of those Meepads in a dedicated video. There are some colors there, but I don't know. Okay, the sound you hear are my Posca markers, which I only got because of those of these shows. 8 seconds. All right, okay, I hear you, yes. And ladies and gentlemen, here's the Meepad for Sherby. Hope you like. Which makes our 7th. We have 12 minutes left, so we might finish at drawing 10 today, which would be great for me, because normally I would talk more. Putri Matter, what does the XP fin mean at the top of YouTube live chat? No idea, because I cannot see YouTube live chat. I see aggregated chat from Twitch and YouTube, but I think it might have something to do with what's your at the top of YouTube chat. I don't know, but probably some ranking, either your ranking or some other ranking. They would often, like if you're a premium subscriber, they would show an icon also saying that. And now YouTube also has those hypes, which I don't know if that, well, it would be nice if they would be helpful to me. Meepad, my beloved, he looks beautiful, thank you. And Sherby loves it as well, wonderful. Anybody else who... Tomato, why are you always saying tomato? Many people, and hi by the way, many people are on the chat, in the comment section, and their only comment would be repeating what their username says. Can anybody explain that to me? Because I'm baffled. Second thing is when people say, and that has been going on TikTok only for the last 2 weeks, oh, supporting the small creator, and somebody screenshot my likes and adds that in an image as they click like only the first like or something. That's something new as well. Tomato says draw tomato. Yeah, I was thinking you're gonna say that. Tomato, you've been asking for that tomato for quite some time. Tomato, I will say more, tomato. Okay folks, are you ready for the tomato? Or for the tomato? And I hope it doesn't look like an apple, because that would be you know, that would be not desired. So we can make a character from this. In your avatar, there's a no. I think it's a joke. Says Putri matter relating to my question before. We're gonna make a character from it. Yeah, I think so as well. I know it's a joke for the. For supporting the smaller creator, but I don't know the other stuff about repeating what your username says. What's the deal with that? Here's the tomato for tomato. I hope you like. You better share that like or double tap if you do. Okay, so we are at 8. Now number 9. Draw 4 BFB. Harrison, I drew 4 so many times, but Animatic, please. Pixel, I drew Animatic as well. I could try draw Animatic from memory, but I just gonna show you quickly Animatic. So I don't remember, you know. Animatic had this and had like something like that. I don't know if it was like a stick figure, and I don't remember if it had eyes or not. Is that like Animatic? Is that any close? Because I drew it in a dedicated video, but that was quite some time ago, so I don't really remember. Sandy, please draw Twitch from BFNIF. Please, please. Please, Sandy, do not. Oh, Sandy, you. Oh, okay, so the Itsuki is not here with us anymore, the moderator, right? But if somebody is requesting stuff over and over, that is considered spam because it's taken away from other users. So I will notice their message because it's reappearing all over again. And we don't like that here, Sandy. So I'm gonna mute you for 5 minutes. Please do not spam messages, only submit your request once. It's understandable if you're gonna submit it a second time by accident, you know, I'm not a monster. Well, I am, a little bit. But this is just too much. No worries, Sandy, it's fine. How would you know, right? And people get over enthusiastic and I completely understand that. Having said that, you've been muted for 5. But since you said sorry, I'm gonna unmute it this time. That's how I'm bending the rules. Pudri Matter on YouTube says Animatic has a circle body with a blue plus on it. Ah, it's a blue, it's not yellow. And arms and legs, yeah. Alright. It's okay, it's fine, Sandy, don't worry. Thank God I'm the only one who requested an unrelated object show characters, says I am Cheesy RRL. What did you request, I am Cheesy, in real life? Draw computer from daily object, Pepsi or Coke, Me phone. Oh, you're replying to Mizuki. Birthday boy Blam from Onaf. Harrison. Harrison is a son's name of Dexter from Dexter Show. I love Dexter. And the new Dexter Resurrected, it's awesome. Like, you need to like this type of, you know, TV shows, but I do. Computer from Daily Object Show. But in my comic book Object Show, you will be able to vote to get some characters eliminated eventually. But it won't be your typical battle, you know, it will have a real story, real, they all have story behind them. I drew that before, you know, I drew that before. So, but since I have it pinned, Harrison, I'm gonna draw it for you. How about that? Computer. Time, ready, start, set, go. I am drawing a computer as well in my comic book, my debut comic book. which isn't about object shows, but you know, computer is there because one of the characters is a gamer, and they start to stream. So I've been struggling with drawing that computer because, you know, computers normally they have so many parts, like the, you know, all those computer parts. I think the black ink is too wet, so you won't be able to see it much. Yellow and orange. Orange, even worse to see. And red once again. Okay, alright. Harrison, there's a computer for you, and that marks our 9th illustration today. So we're gonna draw the last one, the 10th illustration. You're very welcome, Harrison. You're very welcome. I'm glad you like it. Putri Matter on YouTube asks, does it get annoying when people only keep asking for object show characters? Not as much, because I'm thankful to that, because I only grew my TikTok account from like 700 or something to almost 6,000 over, only thanks to the Object Show fandom, and I'm creating the Object Show comic because of that as well. You know, if Universe is giving you some slack, you might as well follow it and see if it's gonna lead anywhere, because it's so super hard these days to get noticed on social media. Like completely, like I was drawing, I was showing my stuff, showing my comic book progress, trying to teach people how to get better at drawing and all of this stuff, and algorithm that just doesn't push that. And I know people are interested, but it's just impossible to make it. So I can leverage that, but using what works to achieve those goals eventually, if that makes sense. But I did get tired of drawing those requests, and I took like almost a month break or a couple of weeks, and I'm just now restored my energy and now enjoying this. Plus, it's easy for me to draw those objects. I don't have experience drawing anime characters, so they wouldn't be looking as good, or any others, and most of the things are more detailed, you know. So no, it doesn't get annoying. What annoys me is, well, I don't know what annoys me. I won't tell you, because you can use it against me. You will never know what annoys me. When somebody keeps asking for the same stuff that I already drew before, there I said it. Can you draw Aerie from... No, I cannot Aerie, sorry, because I drew it many times before, but you can see a video on my channel, maybe some other time, alright? Dana, cut from Degree or Die. Am I going to die? Or is that the name of the show? Dana, which was also a super name of Dana Scully. Let's see. Cap, degree or die. What? It's one of those obscure ones that Google won't show you. Is it an object show? Tell me more, Dana. If you look up the show name Degree or Die, she's on the thumbnail. If you look up the show name. Okay. Because Google Images doesn't want to show me the thumbnail at all. Degree or Die. Okay, I see something. I see when I'm not clicking on images, like it shows me the preview of the video. So I need to click that video. And thanks for sharing another show that I wasn't aware of. Okay, it's like Mario Hat, isn't it? Yeah, it channels Mario the Spartan. Yeah, okay. Love Mario. Really disappointed with Switch. It shouldn't be OLED, really. Like 2. Okay. Any of you owns a console, and if so, which one is it? I don't own any consoles. I always wanted one. This is a great request. I appreciate it. And no, not all requests are great. Let's not beat around the bush. Now let's wait a little bit until the eyes dry, and let's see if I can use my Posca marker, paint marker, to fill the white. Dana says, I really love that you're drawing her because I made the show. Oh, you made the show! Oh! I'm delighted. Oh! I forgot about the white. Okay, since it's the last one, let's add the white. I'm always get super excited when some people who made the show or voice actors of the shows are around and speak. Like person who is a voice actor for Tapey, forgot the show name, left a comment that as a voice actor for Tapey, I approve, which was I was delighted because I really liked that character design and I was super glad with how it turned out, but it didn't translate into views, but that's normal. Oh, and I forgot to write your name, so this is for Dana, and it's Jesus, Cap, right? Cap was the name. Cap. So I'm gonna look up that show for sure. There you go, there's the Cap. I do wonder how the copyright stuff goes though, but it's just a cap, so it should be fine, right? All right, I animated 9 whole minutes. It's one of my biggest accomplishments. It was for my college final. Awesome. Degree or die. Okay, gonna look it up. How long did it take you to animate that 9 minutes? A year? I was considering animating my object show, but it takes me enough to draw long enough. That would be just crazy, but I'm good at making comics, so... Okay, we are 3 minutes, a week and a half only? Are you crazy? Okay, gonna watch that and then see. We'll watch a minute for sure. Mizuki, can you draw Bush in a pot from Animatic Battle? We might do one extra and that will be the last one if we ever do. That's super quick. For 9 minutes? Visagard, Alt, it's super quick. Why did you mark the stick note as number 6? Which one? Well, I mark them as I go along, so I remember how many I drew today, you know, and so basically I know, okay, I'm gonna draw 10, so then I know I'm drawing 10. But sometimes, oh, this is 10, so this is 1 and 0, but because they are so close, it looks like 6. Putri Matter owns Wii and Nintendo DS. Awesome, these are 2 cool, great consoles, and retro as well at this time. I actually do own Nintendo, but it wasn't mine. Hi Aloe Vera, glad you could make it. Yeah, Dana, who made a object show 9 minutes animation, and you can look it up in the chat here and on YouTube, says it took 50 hours to make straight and it wasn't fun. And you know, it never is. Whenever you are about to create a project, comic book, animation, whatever, you get super excited at the beginning, very short beginning, and then it's just hassle, you know, it's just so much work to do it, and it's not fun, and you start to doubt yourself and asking, why am I even trying? This is so hard. But everything that it's worthwhile, anything, it's a lot of work. And then you're rewarded at the end because you finish it and the endorphins release. Alright, so one final drawing and we're gonna end it for today. Where are we? Where was it? Can you remind me who was supposed to draw I know. I am cheesy. IRL says I like your art style. Thank you. Cup or degree. Blah blah blah. Can you draw bush from teapot? That was, I think, the one, right? Bush in a pot from animatic battle. Yeah, let's see this. Was that pinned? No. Come on. Pin. Okay. Okay, so this is our extra 11th. And this is the last one. We won't be taking any more requests, folks. So I'm just gonna draw this. Thank you so much for your requests. As always, appreciate it. Don't get discouraged if I don't draw it. It's just the way it is. There's too many and it's going too fast. Okay. Bush in a pot from animatic battle. I think I drew it before. Sounds familiar. I will for sure have some plants in pots in my comic, object comic. No, I don't. I probably didn't draw it before. Okay, anyhow, let's do it. So that's for Mizuki. Extra bonus, bush from animatic battle. Okay, all right. Everybody ready? Set, go. I have a new video on the channel. Like it, share it if you can. I try to post one a day, but there's not many people on Mondays and beginning of the week, so I might just not do it anymore. I mean, in the beginning of the week. Cool. It's like two objects in one. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, and bush has arms. Oh, bush has arms and pot has legs. Awesome. That's super cool. This is some creative thinking there. Love it. There you go. This is it for Mizuki. Okay. Now, let's just review what we drew today, and we're gonna call it a day. Thank you so much for being here today. You can check my Discord, links in bio. Thanks for your requests and for hanging with me. So first we had Piglet. Then we had Billy Bob Cipher. Then we have Fishball without a fish inside. And then we had Buffy, which was very interesting, and actually I'm happy how it turned out. I need to start introducing the question, call to action, like what's your favorite from today's live stream. Master Shake, like as well. I am cheesy RL again says my outside is genuinely so cool. I love it so much. It's amazing to hear that. Trophy Eating Tomato, which was an unusual request, but cool. Meepad from Sherby. I finally got I finally got worse at drawing. Yes, after 42 years I got worse at drawing. Hooray. Don't give up, folks. Tomato. That this doesn't count. It's supposed to be animatic from Animatic Battle. Computer for Harrison. We could barely see orange. And Dana cap for her. And extra bush, which is awesome. I really like this. I think I like this the most because how unusual it is, and it has two characters in one. I like the smart thinking behind it, you know? Alright. Thanks so much, everybody. Thank you, folks on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed that. I might stream again, maybe tomorrow, or Saturday. I will let you know on Discord for sure. But if not, I will see you next week, and I need to figure out a good slogan to say goodbye. Thanks for sticking around. Bye Mizuki, bye Sandy, thank you. Have a good day too. Bye aloe vera, hope to see you again. Bye INGZRL, bye fan. I love to say in your usernames, but you know, if we ever gonna have like 100 people or even 50 in a chat, that would be just crazy to do. Bye Putri Matter Tree, thanks for watching. And Kirili Van of 8 if you're still on Twitch. Okay, let's end this. Oh, you can rewatch this archive on YouTube if you so choose. Bye Sherby.